Doesn't work that way. Hello. I see you already been having chats over here. I can see that. Hi Brigitte, I see you. I see Tanya. I see Erica, Maria. Obviously, nice. Okay. Hey. Hi. Very cool. So, he did a little sterling shot here for this little girl. He's got crusty nipples, and so we will help the doctor. They need a second follow-up shot, so we can do that for them if people don't want to do it themselves. So. Yeah, she is geriatric. Do you think that was fungusy ear, or?
Yeah, that's why I put the cream in there.
Or is it just
Yeah, it seemed fungal.
Fungal. Yeah.
I cleaned them really good with the oil, and then I put a little bit of the tomate in there too. But it's still kind of still oily around. I'll wake her up a little.
So yeah, she's got a lot of stuff she needs to do for this little girl.
Yeah, she's real thin.
Dirty. Yeah, she needs a bath.
Yeah, she does.
Old ladies.
Real crusty.
They become,
Yep.
Old ladies are, well, old piggies really. They need special care, and they need to be you need to recognize what is different, what you need to look more at. And focus on to make sure that they're still going to have a comfortable, pain-free life. One of the big things is arthritis, especially in males. Ever since Karen told me that, this
Did
doctor
you do ivermectin on her?
No, before? The doctor from Germany, that males, she says, have you noticed that males are the ones who have that really bad arthritis? And I go, oh my God. Yes, you're right. I can't think of one female. It's always the males. Always the males. So interesting, right? And I just saw 2 today alone with really bad arthritis. No female among them. So I think she's definitely onto something that she noticed, which is interesting. Are you selling if you are where? Oh. What shall I to do if my piggy keeps biting me? Pick them up differently? Usually they don't bite when you pick them up. It's about how you pick them up usually. But I mean, I would like to see a video of how he's behaving exactly when he is doing the biting, so that I can get a better idea as to what's going on. But I think often it's because people don't pick them up quite correctly, and the guinea pig feels not comfortable and may lash out and bite. But usually guinea pigs don't bite unless they're really scared and they think that you may be another guinea pig. They don't bite as much, like they don't bite where you're bleeding. Though that has happened, and it does happen. But again, when that happens here, it is usually because people pick them up wrong. They startled them, or maybe as a pig that was already put back, a boy from another bonding that didn't work out, and they were all like kind of all over the place and excited about it, and still in that fight mode, and then you want to pick them up again, but you startle the pig, they can bite you.
Oh, here.
But generally speaking, it's not. She will bite me if we are just sitting together. I will change any. Okay, well, if they bite when you're sitting together, then oftentimes the pig just doesn't like being pet. They don't like your hands by their face. And then there's nothing much you can do. It's their personal choice, I think. I always, and even Peter Gurney writes it in his books. Peter Gurney is my guru, and that was in the 90s. He wrote lots of books, and I knew him personally. I learned a lot from him. And he also said, listen, sometimes they just don't want to. They just are not that interested. And it does, you know, I feel I can tame any guinea pig. And I think that does have a lot to do with it. But the thing is, the pigs like that you're describing usually are already pretty tame. It's the really tame ones that do that, if I'm right. Is your piggy very tame? Because they're the ones who just, the scared ones won't really do it. It's the ones that are very aware of and very not afraid. Oh, Maurizio, you missed me 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks in a row, not good. I can't do Italian. The bad Italian accent. Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, it's still quiet again. No more, you remember, guys, when, hello.
We sent an email. We have a donation of the grids.
Okay.
Where should we set them?
So, it used to be so crazy, and we used to be back there. I don't know if you remember, and it was just this line of people, and we knock a moment's time. Just insane amount of people running around, and I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know we were doing lives though. That's the thing. And then COVID came and we changed to this setup here because it used to be over there. So now people come see us here. I can see where everybody is. I can see the parking lot. People walk up. The supplies are there. And it's not as many people because we also, with COVID, had to limit the amount of appointments that we could do on a Saturday because we didn't want people sitting too close together or the staff working too close. So, but I think we're over that now, but I'm like dreading to go back to the busyness that we used to have before. Does that make sense? I'm really dreading it because that was a lot. Hi, Irene. That was a lot, but it was, you know, it was fun, and we always had fun, and we worked hard, and we always giggled, and, you know, and now it's kind of quieter, and I don't like it. I want to, and a lot of people, there's a waiting list for health checks right now too. No, you shouldn't be afraid of cutting guinea pig nails at all. No, not at all. So you just want to make sure you got the right clipper, which is, I like the green bell clippers. In fact, you know, under every YouTube video, there is a link that says items that we use at the rescue, and those are the exact items that we use here. So nothing that we don't use is on that list. So go look at that list and see what it is that we use that you might think be helpful for you. And this is one of them. This is super, super, super awesome. And it just slices through the nail like butter. Hi!
Hello.
Hello! Hi, Lievetje.
How are you?
Does everybody know my son Isidore?
Hi guys.
Kan je die bril
How are you?
afdoen?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
It's Izzy.
How are you guys?
He's my boy. I only got one, so he's spoiled rotten.
Yes, very spoiled.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's very spoiled. What are you doing today?
I gotta do some cleaning.
He's been saying that for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I made a dent yesterday, so I think progress is gonna be made today as well. Yeah.
And it's just like vacuuming your room and putting away your clothes.
Yeah, but it's more complicated than that.
Why is that complicated?
There's other unseen
like
things that come up. I don't know. I can't. It just comes up. That's what I'm saying.
Like a cool documentary. Oh shoot! I gotta watch this one.
Yeah, exactly.
I get
Exactly.
it. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I asked him to come say hi.
Yes. I just had to
did.
come say hi.
You had to come say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anybody saying stuff? Let me see. Hi, Izzy. Bet your mom is happy to have you at home. Yes. I am very happy to have him at home. He was gone for a while.
Yeah.
3 months.
Very long.
That's a lot. And then he's leaving again.
Yeah.
Going back to where he was. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not reading him. How many kids do I have? 1. This one. This is my puppy.
Yes.
Good to see you, Izzy.
Yes.
Hey there, Izzy. Weird Al cosplay.
Yeah, I get things like that sometimes.
It's beautiful. What are you talking about?
No, people just think I look like other people sometimes.
Like Weird Al, but he's like a weirdo.
I get all different things. I've gotten Sideshow Bob before.
Is he still in film? Are you still working in film?
Yeah, I do still work on like movies and stuff. I was working on this big Zack Snyder movie called Rebel Moon, and it comes out in December of this year. There's not much like information out about it, but it's gonna be really, really cool. It's like a big sci-fi movie, so keep an eye out for that. It's still well a ways off, but yeah.
Yeah, this is one for you. Can you read that?
I don't speak really any Dutch.
No. Read it out in Dutch.
Spreekt.
That's more slang.
Nederlands?
Ja,
spreekt u Nederlands? Nee.
Nee.
Not really.
Jawel. Hij spreekt wel Nederlands.
I can understand it.
Hoe oud ben jij? Hoe oud ben jij?
You?
Jij. Hoe oud?
I don't know.
How old?
Oh, I'm
Hoe oud ben jij?
23.
In het Nederlands?
I don't know. I can only count to 10.
23. 23. 23.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't pay attention much to the Dutch.
No, he had Dutch classes when he was a baby.
Yeah.
Well, baby, 4 years old. I take him to the Dutch class from the embassy, and he hated the teacher so bad. He would just run off.
She was so
I'm
mean.
like sitting there with all the other parents waiting for my son to be educated Dutch, you know, and he would hate it. If she had been a nice teacher, maybe you would have listened.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but she was just so mean.
He was never like rebellious like that, and I was solely stunned. He would just like come up to me and run away, out of the class with the teacher running after him, and he's like, not doing it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I was like, oh my
I
god.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It was too much.
So I guess that if the teacher had been nicer, then maybe he would speak fluent Dutch.
Yeah.
But he does go to Holland, and he does understand a lot more than he can speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Izzy is way better looking than Weird Al. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I would like to think so. You've seen a video of Gabe talked about some of the many musicians she's worked with, like Tupac, Snoop, Marilyn Manson. Yeah, that's right. And a lot more.
I think you worked with
bigger names than that.
Wu-Tang Clan as well.
Wu-Tang Clan, a lot.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Alright, I'm
My
getting...
non-speaking Dutch boy, but I speak Dutch to him and he kind of gets me. Oké, ga je lekker naar binnen?
Yeah, I'm feeling my chest getting
Oh,
a little
really?
tight. Yeah.
Okay. Doei. Doei, doei.
Ciao, guys.
Pride and joy. But needs a good kick at the butt sometimes.
Here, bonding. Okay, cookie.
Oh, Zoe, that's so cute. Does he get nervous about being on the camera? On the camera? Maybe he used to be a little bit, but not really. It is a slow day. So I'm gonna take you over, though we have health checks on the calendar that should be coming. Here is Elizabeth. She's here. Everybody scared me. Those two scared me today. I'm like, oh my gosh. They're like my number 1, number 2, or number 1 and 1 volunteers, and they weren't here. I'm like, oh my god, you're kidding me? Everyone was running around. Rachel's going nuts, and in the mornings it tends to get kind of busy. And first thing in the mornings is everybody comes at 9:30 for 2 health checks, 2 adoptions. And I'm like, oh my gosh! So when she came there, when she finally arrived, I said, firing you! You scared me. But,
no, I'm going to be here next week and the week after that. And then my daughter starts color guard season, so it'll be week by week if I could come. So most of the competition, she competes in independent, which is If it's a full day of competitions, she'll be performing later in the day. So if it isn't in Timbuktu, then I'll come here first and then go to her competition. But some of them
Explain
are in
again what it is
Timbuktu.
that she does, because I still don't
Color guards,
understand.
spinning flags,
Color
rifles,
guard.
and sabers. It's a whole show. that
I
they
gotta
do.
just Google it, because it's an American thing. That's why I probably don't know it. Color guard. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the her season that when
How
they
was the
do it with
rescued
the-
guinea pig that was brought in a cage? Oh, yes, he was adopted. That was actually an old video that I didn't post at the time that I found. So we tend to have quite a bit of adoptions. Hi Sharon, welcome. And so they come in, if we fix them up if need be, if not we keep them like a week on quarantine at least to make sure that they're not sick. We don't adopt them out the same day. And then, you know, if they're good, they get adopted out. If they're easy to be adopted out, if they're nice with other boys. And I don't like having guinea pigs here for too long of a period. I don't think it's good. It's not healthy. It's no fun for them. And to that end, we've been emptying out the barn of guinea pigs that belong to the rescue. There are boarders there, but what happened is that with COVID, there were so many guinea pigs being returned. We had no option, but we had to start using the barn, and we put pairs, male pairs specifically, we put them in the barn. And I'm like, we're gonna stop it. We're not gonna do it anymore. We're bringing all them up, and they are getting adopted. So we adopted maybe 1 or 2 of those pairs out. Yeah. So we only have 2 or 3 pairs left of the ones that we put in the barn because we didn't have the space up front. And I feel much better about that because I didn't like it when they were not being adopted. And they had a nice spacious cage and everything. It's not the same. It's not the same. So yeah, I don't like guinea pigs being here for too long. And if they do, that means there's a problem. There's usually males. There's a problem. It's either you know, they can't get along with any other guinea pig boy, or they have something going on. And if there's something going on, then often they are not adoptable anymore. So unless someone really wants to adopt a special needs piggy, and there's not very many, unfortunately, that are. And even then, I am still loath to sometimes, in some instances, to adopt out that guinea pig because he requires or she requires so much care, so much specialized, so much experience for someone to really know what's happening with whatever the guinea pig has, without them going to spend thousands and thousands at the vet when, you know, because they're hoping that there might be a cure for or whatever. And so no, I'd rather not. I don't want people to get that hope, or even if I tell them, you know, this is what it is. So no, I just don't want to, and it's no fun. Sorry, my thing just stopped, so I couldn't see any of your comments. Yeah. How do you know if your piggy is tame? Well, most piggies will run away when you try and pick them up. That's just a normal for them. If your piggy doesn't run away when you pick it up, or will only start running when you touch it, but doesn't see you coming, could be that they're blind. And some of the blind pigs are really easy to pick up. But all pigs will run away when you try and pick them up, generally speaking. But then there's some that are extreme, and they are just like really want to get away from you and don't, you know, want to be picked up. And you got to tame them. Taming is the best thing you can do for your guinea pig, because then they're no longer scared. Yeah. Is there a German? Oh yeah, Irene and Tanya yapping away in German. Okay, I did understand half of that. So let's go. I think I have a full recharged thing. What do you know? Fully charged majiggy. Has someone been helping you?
No, not yet.
Okay. What are we doing with your piggy?
So I actually have 2 appointments. One would be a health check.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can get a toenail trim. And then also then an adoption appointment. I wanted to bond him.
Okay, so this is one piglet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just to stay here for now.
Okay.
We're going to do his health check. And then we'll come and get you for the adoption portion, okay? Oh, well, we're back here now. Okay. All right, this is the pre-adoption health check. And the reason we do this is we want to make sure that the guinea pig is in a healthy enough state to be adopted, doesn't have any major issues that need addressing first, because it's not uncommon that owners will come with piggies that are sick and they are not aware of it. So this way we just, want to make sure. Hey, oh, hello, it's a skinny wiggle. Oh, I know, my hands are cold, I'm so sorry. Hi, baby. Hi, baby skinny. Hi, sweetie. Let me see, you're looking good. You feel nice and clean. Your skin is soft. Your ears are, let me see. Oh, you like that a bit? Ears are good. Yeah. Your neck. Neck feels good. Let me, oh la la. Let me just check your teethies. You're so pretty. Okay, you're all good. Let me get my... Okay, come here, sweetie pie. There. Next pausey. Come. There. Okay, other pausies. Now give me your footsie. Thank you. Can you see that? Yeah. They like to do this. I just let them do it. I'll just wait till they're calm enough for me to cut again. Alright. I'll lift it up. I'll let them pull it back. Lift it up again. And then eventually I will always get what I want. Yeah. I'm sorry. But this is very essential. Yeah, it is, baby. Now the reason why they make a noise when you're doing this, kind of like he's making noise, he's letting me know he's not comfortable with this, but it doesn't hurt. They just don't like to be held in a different position. They don't like to be, constricted in their movement, and that's usually why they will start to, make noise or freak out or just want to get away from you. Winky, everything clean. This is a young animal. Let me see. Wow, lots of poopies. Big, fat, skinny poopies. Good job. Okay, let's get a little bit of this on. We had an earlier skinny today, and he had like dry skin, like super dry on the back of his coat, and you could see on his skin, you could just flakes. So I could just scrape it off. So what you can do with those, I just use a vino and just really lay it on thick and rehydrate it, and then just start taking it off one bit by bit like that. I just use my nail. Yep. Okay, mister. Just check here again. Let me here. Now you do have a little bit of a protruding gland there,
So
but
anybody in particular?
you're not showing any signs of anything.
And we're
Okay, let's go. All right, it looks great. You are? Congratulations.
Anything I need to work on?
Well, no, but we're going to teach you lots in your adoption. Okay, let me find a nice. Oh, come on, don't be like that, Mr. Phone thing. Stay.
I guess there's three. There we go. There we go. Hey. You want to meet a friend? I know he hears that noise. Do you want a girlfriend, huh? Do you want a girlfriend? Oh, he's purring. He's purring. Okay. So, we'll have to keep an eye on this.
And we're going to put him in there for now.
10 pound off. Yeah. Okay. So, keep an eye on that so in case he runs into it.
Yeah, you can come out. Stay if you want for now. When we have a new piggy in there, then he will have to come out. We have to take it off. So let's go meet some guinea pigs.
Okay, sure.
And see if we can get someone to help you. And look, blue sky again. But it's been so cold at night. Really cold. Okay. I have an adoption. I just did the health check. They have a skinny. She has a skinny, not they. And she's looking for a friend for her guinea pig. Do we have anyone available? Do you want to do it? No?
An adoption?
Do you know how to do adoption? Oh.
For a boy or a girl?
A boy. What was your piggy's name? Cannoli.
I remember Casanova.
Cannoli.
Yeah, he was boarding before, right? Yeah. Let me.
It's about time. He needs a friend.
These are some surrenders that just came in, and
Oh, I just printed it out. It's inside. I gotta go get your form.
I have the itinerary, here, but I don't have the forms.
Yeah, I do. There's only one I couldn't find, and I've emailed Avery about it.
Got it.
Like, who is this person? Because they're not in the list.
And then, Autumn is doing their health checks, but she hasn't done a board cleaning before. Would you be down to show her?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then I'll help you with the adoption.
Yep.
Great. Okay, so these two both need to have their boy areas cleaned. All right. So
All right.
You're
So.
Cannoli's a little boy, right?
No.
Does Cannoli have like
Listen,
a spicy
phone.
personality?
You and I need to
Got it.
talk.
From what you secret last Cool.
Oh my gosh. All right, come on. Go down the. Oh gosh. This thing doesn't listen to me.
So
No. No.
right now,
Okay, I found it. I'm such a dummy. Okay, so everything was done. So all he needs is his. Sorry, sweetheart. I'm gonna go in front of you. Is this a small? That's a medium. I can't do that.
Okay. And it also says they're aging on the parts too.
I guess if there's nothing else, I have to use this.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just make sure we've got them right here.
So let's clean the pocket. I'm gonna teach you. So first of all, you put on your gloves because it's stinky business, right? You grab an extra tissue that you want to leave here. And then let me and here's the extra tissue. And you turn them over like this. See how I'm holding him? I just grabbed him up. I'm holding him like, look, like here. So this is like a little lock that helps you a lot. And then I support him in the bottom, and then I put him down gently. And this is obviously our target area, but this is my left hand. So I want to free up my right hand. So I do that by lip switching. And okay, baby boy, and this hand, I need this to kind of help me open it up for me. Now, that's lots of poops in here. Oh, it's okay. And you see, they will be scrambling, but that is normal. And you also know that this is a pocket, right? This is not the anus. Okay, I always need to say that because people think that we're rummaging around in the anus. We are not. That would be so silly to do something like that. So this is not. And the word anal impaction is a complete incorrect word, or to call it, because it's a perineal sac impaction. The anus is here, is right here. So you don't even see it. It doesn't, it's not like this. This is a whole pocket. That is here, and that gets stuffed full with hair. This is a nice bit of hair. Look at that. So there's hair. There's all kinds of ickies. Okay, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. And they do this, and you're just gonna wait and just gently, just do it again. Sometimes you have to get him back in your grip, or loosen your grip a little bit, like I just did, and that made him calm down a little bit. So you tighten your grip again, they might just start fighting it again, and not because it hurts, just because they do not like to be, held down. Now, let me see if I have any clean fingers left, because I still didn't do his weenie. Okay, these are clean. So around the winky, you want to clean that. It looks pretty clean. And you want to kind of squeeze gently until you see those two little prongs. And that's, if they look good and healthy, that's great. So he is done. Did he get his ivermectin yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Does he have arthritis? Let me go check. Sometimes with the older males. Shoo, gotcha. He's like, lady, I'm out of here. He's like, I'm out of here. All right. You can tell by the thickening of the joints, and you can then also do this motion with their legs. And if sometimes with bad arthritis, this can be very swollen and completely fused, doesn't move. So he's actually doing okay. So arthritis in the back is much more common than the front. Sometimes they can get a stifle arthritis, which is all the way up here, but that's really, you can tell by an x-ray, but these we can tell just by, and then the most common ones that we can just tell by looking at it. Okay?
Alright, thank you so much.
Was there another one?
I could try to do it next time.
Okay, let me clean my station. Where is the clean stuff? Oh, here. Oh, don't put them down yet until I've cleaned it. Oh, did they come together?
Yeah, they're together.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess it doesn't matter. But... Okay. I'll put my gloves on. Do you want to put them down? Say hi to everybody. Hi, baby. So these were guinea pigs that were returned. We take in a certain amount of returns every Saturday. And because, you know, after all these years, we have a lot of guinea pigs out there that came from us originally, thousands of them, and there is always a chance that people are going to return them. So he's definitely starting to get some arthritis here. You can feel, you want to feel the, oh wow, feel that, and the other one. Feel how thickened that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you can also feel that this is not going to be as easy, as a healthy young guinea pig. So, okay, boo-boo. Let me just quickly check while I'm here, and I got you.
Oh yeah, she said that he might have dental disease because he had an extra tooth at the top.
Oh, sure does. Okay. And you don't like this. Oh gosh, okay. My toolbox. Would you mind grabbing it? And then I would like to have the tweezers out of that. I just want to...
The what?
Let me see. Okay, so I'm sorry, buddy. I got a look. I know. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm down to do whatever. I'm fine.
So if you can see, there is this extra tooth that's growing across. Now it's not an extra tooth,
Okay.
but it is a part of one or two of the tooth incisors. And then at the root, they start to grow splinter teeth, but they all come from the same root. Now, splinter teeth, this one looks pretty well formed actually. No, it's my little pouch, not the bag. Oh, I may have brought it up the front where I usually do my health checks. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And then the bottom here is becoming very thickened. These are not normal looking bottom teeth. And the enamel is kind of disappearing. And that is also something we see quite a bit, as in dental disease in guinea pigs, that the enamel kind of seems to disappear off the side. The teeth grow a lot bigger than they are supposed to. You get these ginormous teeth. I don't know if we can show you. And the enamel often will be missing. Now, looking at him, we need to make a note of this, but this piece is not loose, a little bit loose, but not loose to the point that it's gonna create a problem. It sometimes can create a problem even when it's just a little splinter tooth, and that is because if it's a little loose and they bite into an apple or bite into any food, that little splinter tooth is gonna jam back up, and that's gonna hurt them. So they are kind of reluctant to eat when they have that. So then you'll have to trim or pull out the splinter tooth. Yeah, and that is actually fairly common, but a lot of people don't know because they don't really look in their mouth, and that's really important to do that. Okay, mister, let's see what's going on with your undercarriage. Maybe.
Oh, towel. Is it possible for the splinter teeth to grow back like the same? If like it gets removed by a vet.
Well, you don't want to remove the whole tooth because the tooth is viable. You just want to kind of remove the splinters, and you can kind of cut around. I do some cutting sometimes. You can't pull the whole tooth because that would then that's a major surgery to do that. So, oh my gosh, look, he brushed against my lips. I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm sorry. Looks like, well, it doesn't look like blood. It's kind of pink, but okay. So this is all icky. See that? Here, hold this for me. Hold it, boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. Okay, it's okay. We'll try again. We're gonna try again. It's okay. I know it's not fun. It's not fun. I know. It's okay, boo boo. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be gentle. Yeah. A little bit of oil. So just can get rid of all the ickies around it. Is there? They do this, but I always get what I want in the end. So I'm gonna see if his weenie is clean. Yeah, a little bit. We've got some stuff on the side, so I'd like to just smear that on my piece of tissue. There. I'm checking. Yeah. Okay, so just, you can see how one is smaller. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. Oh, it's a little smaller, but you know, it's not. It's a little abnormality, but nothing I'm too concerned with. And now we're gonna open up the bucket to get all the ickies out. Ooh, ickies.
Sure, those ones are already dirty.
No, I can't let you go now because everything's dirty down there until I cleaned it. Yeah, I'm sorry. And again, we're not hurting them. It is just such a weird feeling for them, and they hate being restrained. So this does not hurt them. Now, I've heard people that say, "Oh, you can't do this because you're just gonna make it worse, the anal infection." And I have a feeling that most of the people that say that, they don't actually know that this is not the anus. You're just going to make it worse because you're just, getting the elasticity out of it. Well, the fact is that it's old age that makes the elasticity disappear. So the older the male guinea pig, the less elasticity that skin has there. And the food and the smegma and all the other, not the food, the poops, softer poops, it can go directly from the anus because it's right there, the pocket, and just ploop, go into the pocket rather than just out because all that excess skin is down there, right? So, and that is why it is important to just give them a little hand. These are all mainly old boys, and no, you're not going to make it worse. It's not going to hurt. You're not going to stretch out the skin more. And I've read some of these things, or people told me they've read, and it's just not the case. It's not the case. No, it's not. But if people feel that way, then that's fine. I'm not going to argue with anyone about it. I don't, I'm not one of those people that say, if you don't do it my way, then, get off the highway or whatever. Not me. Everybody does how they feel is the best for their animal. Okay, there you go. One fixed it, boy. Oh, gangsters! The gangsters are out in force. See, they know it. I'm here. Can you hear my voice or something? Or is it like general dinner time? You are the worst. Yeah. We're waiting on the cytology coming back from him, from Casanova. He's developed this soft tissue kind of growth here. We take an X-rays and it's not affecting the bones or the rib cage, which is great. We've done cytology. We're waiting to come back, and then he's gonna probably have surgery depending on what kind of cancer we're talking about. So yeah, no fun. That's my old boy. Okay, let me find my weenie. Everywhere. Oh, there's stuff in there. Wait, okay. And then I got this
Oh, is that for the tooth?
Yeah. This one is not, it's curved. So Dr. Nan was using this. So Dr. Nan asked me, what is it that you do? Because she was blown away that we do the conscious molar trims, you know, if it's easy. And so I showed her, but mine is straight. So, and I just looked at her, and you're like, hers is curved. And I go, where'd you get that? And she goes, well, I saw yours, I got the same. So no, mine wasn't curved. But now I'm like, interesting, because she does hers and it makes it real easy almost. So like it just looks different when she does it. So I thought maybe it's the tool. So why not? I'll check it out. But hopefully we don't have to use it today. That means that there's no piggies that are in bed. Ouch. Yeah. Can you come in today? Your guinea pig has a hard swollen bottom and I haven't been able to get a hold of Dr. Nan's office. Sure, if you come over right now, you come over right now. And here is Elizabeth.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth. Well, let's see what's going on right now. We're doing some feeding, and we can do a baby cam, or well, we don't have that many babies right now. So what we can actually do is a Buddha cam. Do you guys want to do Buddha boy? Oh, look at the Buddha boy. So let me set up the camera for you real quick. And then. Oh, hello, boys. Bear with me real quick. We got some Wheekers. So right now we actually don't have any new babies. The only baby in the nanny boar cage is Galileo, who's been with us for about a month now, and he's gonna stay with us because he's the one that has hydrocephalus and has a head tilt and is blind. So we're gonna keep an eye on him, and we're doing some treatment with him. So hydrocephalus is excess fluid in the head area, and he also has a head tilt, and because of that, it gives him. We think that he has a headache almost 24/7, so he's currently on vertigo ease and CBD, just to help with that. So hydrocephalus and bulla are different. Calcified bulla is just calcification of the inner ear, while hydrocephalus is free fluid in the head. Yes, they are two completely different things. Yes, Holden is munching on some bell pepper right now. He's just turned around, so it's a little bit hard to see him. Just let me put. Yes, so we did do an x-ray on Galileo, just because when he was born, we wanted to make sure he didn't have CBS, so we did an x-ray on him, and he looked all clear. And then around 3 weeks ago, I believe, we did another x-ray on him, and that's when we saw the fluid. I'm not an expert on it, so I can't answer, of course, all of the questions about it, but we did do an x-ray, and we can just assume right now that it's causing him a headache, which is why he is on CBD and vertigo ease, but Dr. Nunn is currently doing some research on it to come up with a treatment plan for him because she's never seen hydrocephalus in a guinea pig before. Nice. Ow. Hi YouTube Live, it's Allison. Please go like our Instagram reel that I just posted about the cages. Because I need an ego boost. Thank you. We'll be having more memes on Instagram coming up this week. Those trends. Whatever the kids call them these days.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You want to help me choose the kid? Yeah, if you want to. Alright, so whichever one like this. Wait, they're still all so good. Hold on. We can't favorite all of them, so you have to be picky. There's this one. Kinda like.
Allison is a volunteer here, yes.
Oh, you're nice there. No, I'm gonna put several. Yeah. Thank you. Hi. This one? Okay. Yeah.
I think I clapped it.
I think one of the last ones.
Yes, that is Holden. He's loves that little corner of his.
You smell? They friendly? They have
This one's cute. Okay. So I think we have okay, those three. Which one should be the first? This one is. Yeah, this one. That's the lover. Okay, this one is first. Okay.
Who are these?
Oh, they're surrenders for today. 3. Mama, what's your 2 daughters? Can you believe she's two and a half, and then they're both 1.5? They're tiny. Yeah.
Together. What happened to them?
I don't know if they've come yet.
Yeah.
Can I have the application for these girls?
That's why they're all like, you got food, you got food, you got food, you got food.
Sorry. Who are you kidding? Wait, who are you adopting? Ah, okay.
Oh, you're not available, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, more to your teeth, huh?
Do you want, they have mild fungal teeth, but besides that, they're very healthy. They're just small, all 3 of them, yeah.
You guys doing like videos and stuff?
The YouTube live.
There were, help.
Hopefully we didn't ruin anything.
No, you're good.
And I needed to help with the board meeting. Where did it go?
I know that one is being bathed because he had a peak in the bottom.
Hey, Casanova, give us some more treats.
So why do some have red eyes and some have not red eyes?
Okay.
It's just
That I can find.
genetics,
I can find where it comes from. This one is for male. However, 1.5 and 2.
Okay. That must
Wait,
be.
one is 2 done here, and 2 are 1.
This was
Oh, no. We, sorry, we put the wrong one. These are girls.
So Daniel has already come and he had the original cards from when they were adopted. So I was already able to do all the paperwork to make their cards.
Ah,
Yeah. So that's That's all set. And then I think Michelle was the person who was just here.
So this one is the one
Mulaney. Okay. And then I found something because she filled out a surrender form like last year, and like a surrender application. Yeah. So I printed it. So that's what I found, and so I'm assuming that she's just been waiting. Oh, this is like from a long time ago. What's your name? Lori?
Not get rid of them.
Sorry.
Baby time?
Yeah, it was really. I searched it. Yeah, I searched it.
Well, at least then we know that was peaceful. Good. Good.
You guys know what happened to the other surrounded boy? And you know what? Maybe I'm sure that Autumn has been here. If you would like, we also need to feed veggies and leafy greens in the barn. Elizabeth, are you busy right now?
I'm just looking over the live because Saskia
Okay, copy.
Can someone, whoever's going to the back, can you take them and put them over?
I'll just do it. I have a adoption, but it's going really well.
What do I do with their surrender cancers?
Being a little gentleman. Like he's being so good with her skinny. Like he's such a
Oh, it's a
respectful little
skinny
gentleman.
bond? Oh my god, if
Yeah.
it works out, that's amazing.
She loves him already. Like I told her about how he's been returned a lot, and we're not really sure why. And it seems like the other pig was the aggressor. And I told her how sweet he was with Galileo. Yeah, they're doing so well. So yeah, if you want, like, go out there later and see them because it's very sweet. And she's like, I root for the underdog. She works in animal medicine. Like she works at like an emergency clinic. Like she's amazing.
I've seen her before.
Yeah, she's boarded here.
Oh, okay.
That's cannoli. If you remember cannoli. Yeah.
Okay.
Where do I put the soda?
So, did you staple?
Yeah.
So what Avery's been doing?
I just don't see it in the folder.
Yeah, what she's been doing is like, you could probably just put it in the Avery folder and then she'll deal with it.
Where's her folder?
What is that?
It's not where it used to be.
I don't know.
We'll
just leave it on the table. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting to get really itchy, so I need to leave. But I'm.
You guys want to see? Okay. Saskia, is it okay if I take the live out to see the boy bonds? Because they're asking to see them. Okay. Alrighty. So, if it's okay with all of you, we're gonna go see the bond. We're gonna go see the bond. I don't think I actually ever asked.
to the barn.
The bond.
Yeah, let's see the bond. It's an exciting bond.
Let's see the bond. So, we can take a look at this. Can we take a look at your bond?
A neutered boy and a potential girlfriend for him.
I'm good. Is it okay if you guys are on our YouTube live? What's the name of your boy?
Cookie.
It's Cookie. Alrighty. So that boy right there, he's a neuter boy. And then there's a girl right under you guys.
Show it off.
Can you guys see?
I'll see you.
Bye.
Have a good rest of the day.
You too. Oh, he's got to go sniff for pee in the corner.
But he's doing really well. Just need to not colors.
I know, so they stopped doing anything. Yeah. She's been doing a lot of that, trying to stay in the corner. She lets him hum once in a while, and the rest of the time she either kicks him or nose punches him and tells him what for, so. He's content to sit in the corner where she used to be sitting and sniff her pee. Don't chew on that.
Yeah, he's a nibbler.
I know, they all like to chew on it. It's got a lot of teeth marks. You want some more lettuce? Is that what you want? It would be more exciting to watch anyway, huh? Come over here so the light can see you. I'll give you something to look at. There we go.
When was he neutered?
He was neutered 8 months ago. Or sorry, 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Okay. Gorgeous. I'm sorry. I disrupted your feeding time a little bit. Oh, you're still hungry. Yeah. She's known to be a little bit feisty. So if it doesn't work out, there's other ways. Yeah. I know with her, has she been like standing still a lot and not really moving?
Yeah.
She, whenever, like, because I've tried buying her earlier today, she just sits in the corner and then doesn't move. But I know she's a little bit feisty, so we definitely want to give it time.
Yeah. Yeah, at first she was letting him hump and stuff, and then now she's kind of nose punching or whatever and kicking him a little bit, being a little resistant, but he listens to that and he lets her alone when she does that. So
You can put multiple girls in here if you want.
do you want to try some other girls too?
Sure, maybe.
Okay.
There are more girls.
Yeah, we have more girls. We have some in here, and
We
I
still
don't
have
know who
some
else we
in
have.
there with Buddy.
Oh, they are?
There are a couple, I think 2 in there with Buddy. So
Okay.
yeah. Or we could go to the back. That's not an issue either.
Okay.
Yes, we do still sell hoodies.
She's a big chunky one.
So our guinea pig is a neutered male, and we're gonna put females in here with him. So yeah. But a neutered male with females is almost always like the perfect dynamic.
I don't even know what to do with myself.
I know. Too many. She went back and hid in the quarters because I'm staying out of the chaos.
Really wants to going for all.
Ooh.
These two must be sisters, both crested and tricolored.
trying to take shelter under the camera.
How they doing? He's still doing good? Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Kimberly got a little irritated. He's, I mean, there's just, you know, a little bit in his face, but they just gotta get used to each other's personalities.
It looks like, I mean, would you say it's a good time that Anders does back off eventually, or like?
As long as he's listening to his cues, you know, eventually they do kind of know what.
Did you all get scared of him?
Behavior to that's the best you can ask for. Sometimes they'll get a little bit irritated before they figure it out. We have to push each other's buttons to see how far they'll go.
How old is he?
He's about 8 months old.
It's just that funny how he rocks with it. He does.
Today is a little more
That just shows that he's excited. He's really excited. That's because it's like everything he does is got a
I don't know why these two were starting specifically. A lot of times it's just like people, you know, they've adopted for their kid and the kid's going away or like losing interest or allergies to the hay or it's always like people problems. It's never because they don't interest themselves. So usually you can tell by their nails. So their nails are kind of thick. And also, so older girls.
I know we have an obstacle there. It's hard for him to. They're hiding behind the line. So maybe we'll take and we'll move it. Sorry, guys. You're spinning all around. We'll move this. Let me see. I can't see what you can see. It's gonna come apart. This thing that went all wobbly. Elizabeth, this thing's all wobbly. I tried to move it and it's like going, it's got a mind of its own.
Kind of, whoa.
Going more.
It does go.
Everybody busy.
Where do you want it?
Well, I was just gonna position it differently because they were hiding underneath it and he couldn't interact with it.
This is.
Because they were hiding underneath its
It
legs.
will be a little bit. Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, see the top of it is all loose.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Kind of thin like this, but it's. Sorry, live.
They were surrendered.
This is a very fun setup. Let me check you guys in.
And it seems like that part, the round part is wobbly too.
Consistent and they like over teeth, like they really pick up over teeth, especially, and they'll pick up on you guys, and
It's like,
around
Yeah.
them.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, see, this goes like that.
Poor Saskia.
Yeah, so just because she's shy or like in the corner right now doesn't mean that
Yeah, this part seems loose. This, where it attaches to that, it kind of,
Yeah, I think she.
you know what I mean? So it spins super easy and...
I'm so sorry, guys. I think I tightened this. Okay. Let's try and set this up real quick. I'm so sorry.
unless she's like, unless the dog is like barking or kind of getting in their face or being nosy, I don't think that her just being around will scare them. I think like, because it can be tough to predict like when your dog can know really well. Like if you secure the cage with zip ties, which I think you said you did, right? It is. Yeah, and then I think you also built the lid too, right? Yeah, so that should be good. I mean, as long as the dog is like that in supervised, I think that there's really
I think I did it.
yeah, I think that's
There we go.
when I had guinea pigs when I had a dog, like when we got a
Are you guys
puppy,
okay with that
when I
view?
was a teenager, and so what I did was I showed my dog, like I sat down.
In this cage, there are 3 girls, and the Abby, which is this foofball right here, he is the neutered male that we are bonding.
So she was aware of the guinea pigs, but like we didn't let them interact. Yes, that's right. Yeah, but I wouldn't be too concerned. So for fleas, personally, because I can put piggies on fleas at home, I would say it depends on what you're using. If it's something that's like double-sided, like the chenille liners that we sell, I like to, they're double-sided, so I like put them up for a few days.
There he goes.
So it depends on if you're using like heat pads in areas that are like highly trafficked. Got it. So I can show you like they're like little like puppy pads. Kind of like that, yeah. So it's made of fleece and it has like an absorbent layer in between. And so if you put that like under their houses or like by the water bottle, that will absorb a lot of the pee and the mess. And so that would be something that you could pull out more frequently and wash. Something else that's really useful and something I would recommend is if you're using fleece, if you have like a litter box or if you build a little chloroplast box, which I can show you how to do, and then put a disposable bedding in there. Like
Sherry, you might want to make sure that you're fast forward. But the 3 girls, we're doing a bond right now for an adoption. So the Abyssinian, who is not on camera right now, there he goes. He's the neutered boy that we're trying to bond.
Where they eat, because that's just where they spend time. They're not really an animal that you litter train. They just go where they are.
Kind of just have to wait for them to settle
So
down.
that can be really helpful. And then, so if you're doing those sorts of things, you would only need to change the large fleece liner maybe like once a week. But if you're just using a fleece liner without using fleece, you may and then spot cleaning your little pieces. I recommend getting once the fleece dry, they're fine.
The boy sure does.
Ooh.
So she was kind of just telling him to back off because he was in her space and kind of just annoying her a little bit.
Yeah. Come here, little miss.
There's really no special requirements for them. I wouldn't expect them to get added. Like monitors babies do have that issue with regular brushing, but yeah, honestly, just like normal kind of shed their fur.
Girl. Talkative too.
Yeah, I can try to do that, especially.
That washing machine sounds like a monster. Right?
Yeah.
Well, when
When it goes so fast like that, yeah.
you know, it spins, it's like this growling monster. It's like, what on earth? So how's this going?
It's okay.
Everybody playing
It's
nicey
just-
nice?
He's a neutered boy, so he's very humpy, and some of the girls
Oh, okay.
aren't happy.
It's rumbling around over here. So what happened with the older lady adoption?
Oh, they took the black silky.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Well, it looks like this is going well. I'm gonna steal everyone. Thank you.
After you just got
After all the hard
Oh no, you just set it up.
She had trouble getting it
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
So you can use that.
But yeah, he's. I think this will work out. What do we have here?
Cannoli
Oh,
and Anders.
Anders, are you getting along with Cannoli?
It's very interesting.
Oh, what is that?
Hi, boys.
It's always hard with the skinny because if they're gonna in the intro phase are gonna go crazy and mount, especially the buddy that he's being that is a normal haired friend. They can get scratches on their back. Yeah, so that's always a little. But these two look to do okay. I mean, Cannoli is he's a funny little dude. He's not quite responding kind of normally, but he is. He's kind of interesting.
He's like, do I like this?
He seems to be more interested in, eating. Which he's a skinny pig. And Anders is being really gentle and calm and sweet with him.
So,
Wow, I think this might be a match. I think you got a match over here with these guys.
They really warm up to people and some just keep to themselves, but
Hello.
so
How's it going here?
Alexandra is our volunteer for the last couple of weekends, and she's
Yes.
decided to adopt a pair of piggies. And so she picked these girls out from the barn.
Oh, they look
Yeah.
related.
Yeah, they came in together.
Oh, that's right. Hi.
So these came from over here or from the back barn?
The barn.
Ah, okay. Is it possible to see the barn? People have heard from the other things about it.
Hi. All right. So I think we're done for today. What do you think? Should I go back to? I want to sit over there. It's warmer. Should I go back to craziness, what it used to be? Because right now people have months wait to get a health check. Months, which is just too much, But if I go back to the old, nobody here in the staff is used to that kind of hard working anymore. They're not. Hi, Blakey.
Saskia, we have a question.
You have a question?
Is Wheek neutered or is she spayed, or do they just not have kids?
You're so cute. You don't know anything about horses. They're just so cute. Okay. males get gelded. Gelded is what they call neutering in a horse. They geld them. They never, ever, ever spay a female horse unless there is maybe a medical emergency. I don't even know. I've never heard of that happening. Now, a stallion, and they're not gelded, are a whole different animal. They are not calm. They're not like Blake. Is a nice calm horse. You can put your halter on him. You can put the saddle on him. You can play with him. Most stallions are completely nuts because they have these very aggressive animals. They have these hormones raging and they just smell the ladies and they go crazy. They are dangerous to handle. You need, some places have like special stallion permits. Anything can set them off and they can become extremely aggressive. So this is why we geld every horse. There are some stallions. There's some stallion, the studs that have only stallions, but man, it's a tough job to walk them from the barn to wherever they need to go, because they're just nuts. But there are some stallions which are just Buddha boy stallions. I've known a few of those, but generally speaking, yeah, they can be pretty dangerous, unpredictable, and aggressive. Yeah, unfortunately. It's so cute. She asked me that. That's what everybody knew. I was grown up with I grew up with horses. So yeah, horses, stallions. We have rescued some stallions from the livestock market or auction before, and the reason we did that is because, and we go to these places that are not places. You don't buy nice horses there. If we did, then they would usually land in a good place. If they were horses worth, I don't know, $5, $6, $10, $20,000. We don't go there to help those guys. Blake over here cost $150, and Blake is a racehorse. When I checked on his racing records, he ran his last race 2 weeks before he ended up at that auction. So whoever owned Blake, and Blake, who is actually a grandson of Seattle Slew, which is a very, very, very famous racehorse, $150, and that is because he had a hairline fracture. I mean, that always happens for some reason. Either they're just super slow, or most of the time because they retire, it's because they have serious injury, and they will just bring them to auction with serious injury, no information as to what's going on, which means that whoever gets the horse, if it's a rescue, they have to redo all the x-rays to figure out what's going on with the horse. Why is he walking funny? I mean, it's tough figuring out, and extraordinarily expensive. So he was limping a little bit, but it turns out that he just had a hairline fracture that healed, and he has not had a problem with that at all. And I used to ride him a lot. We go up in the hills over there. We go, yeah, you and me, buddy, you, me, you, dates. And I go up over there, up the hills, and then we had another horse Gabe would ride, and we haven't been riding for a while. So I feel bad for Blakey. So yeah, he was a skinny looking, because they keep him nice and lean on the track, but wherever he went to afterwards, for those 2 weeks, I don't think he was fed much, because he was an emaciated bag of bones when he came here. And yeah, he's the second horse I actually rescued in the capacity on the Fairlawn Farms. And then we went A, B, C, D, and then after the second time around the alphabet, we stopped counting. So, but he's number B. So he's the second ever horse that we rescued. Blake. And there was Charlie, but we had to put her down a year and some ago. How much did your thoroughbred Dutch horse cost? That is not a thoroughbred. That is a Dutch warm blood. That's the big lady over here. And we didn't pay for her. She was a donation. Come here. It's a really not a good place to be filming you because we're against the sun. Blakey. Hi, baby Binky. Hi, Blanky. Have you been rolling? You got sand in your eyes, and they all got their winter coat now, so they all look a little ready. Yeah. Oh, what he's doing? Here. Do you hear that noise he makes? That's called cribbing. And he did that when he came here. And often, I think that is something that they pick up on the racetrack or from other horses. The racetrack or some barns are like super, oh, sorry, I thought I turned you around, high stress environments. And that's why I like it, because it's so calm here. The horses have nothing to stress about. Some horses develop these, it's a self-soothing thing. And they bring air in. They crib and he takes in air. I don't know, but that makes him feel better. He's forever done that. And then they can do it sometimes when they have ulcers. They will do it as well. Now, there are horses that will start to go like this in their cage. One to the other leg. It's like, that is like some mental stuff. Like you're completely mentally broke down for you to start behaving like that, right? It's just horrific. I can't watch it anymore. And I've said it before, I'm having a hard time continuing the horse work because more I learn and see, it's like most of the homes we will find for these horses, they're not going to live the life they live here. They're not going to a better place because our care standards are so high. They are so high that oftentimes horses just don't get treated so good. And sometimes one of them gets super lucky and ends up in the lap of luxury. But you know, horses on average have in their lifetime, which that can be usually, let's say 23 years old, it is not unusual for a horse to have 6 to 8 new homes. This more than a rescue dog, till they finally find their place. And they disappear. That's the other thing. Sorry guys, I'm rambling on about horses. I don't even know if you want to hear about this, but they disappear. They can just disappear from where, you know, this horse was sold. Where is it? God, no, nobody knows. You know, nobody knows. It disappeared. Now with the thoroughbreds, we can track a little bit because they get the lip tattoo on the bottom of the lip, and now they get chips, so we can kind of check who they are, where they came from, so we kind of know who they are. Not with the you know, horses that are not registered, they're not breed horses. But I need a partner with Skydock Sanctuary. She actually adopted a donkey from us. What's her name? I forget her name. I know her pretty well. She adopted a donkey from us.
There was a lady said she was talking to you on the
before
live.
She started Skydock.
That you said bring the piggy here.
Oh, she's here?
Here.
Okay. So, yeah, she had a bunch of money and she opened up this beautiful sanctuary. It's a wonderful thing. Claire, was that her name? Claire. And yeah, she lives in Malibu. Right now. You want to bring him over? But there's nothing I can do with Skydog because they do their thing and we do our thing. And okay, what happened?
So we were here.
Is it this one?
The Dr. Nan.
Yeah.
And she had to put her on this medicine. That I can't pronounce that stuff.
Chloramphenicol.
Yeah, because she had like some congestion in her lungs, and I forgot what was.
She was wheezy for a little bit, so she
Yeah.
had an ultrasound and an X-ray.
Yes.
And then we had her on the Benevac like she suggested.
Yeah.
But then we noticed she was losing a lot of weight with the medicine. So we've been trying to contact her, but she's not getting back to us. So we took her off
How long
the
has
medicine.
she been on this?
2 weeks.
And it was the second week we started noticing she started acting differently. She was hunching up. Her back would hunch up. She'd just stay in a corner and just kind of.
She wouldn't even move from the corner.
Yeah.
So we took her off of it, and she's much better.
She's starting to gain weight back.
Yeah, she was really skinny, but the gas would still, at the time, was bloating her up. So we
Now,
couldn't
was
really
the gas
tell.
there when she was getting this?
Yes.
Okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Mommy.
and then we just
Look
noticed
how
her bottoms
cute
were
this
really
little Missy. Oh my goodness, she is so cute. Hi, baby girl. What's going on?
Yeah, so before she wasn't even responsive hardly.
Oh my.
So she is it's been a huge turnaround.
So what was she on antibiotics for again? Sorry, I'm trying to get.
They were trying to treat. They said they found.
Because she was
A
wheezy.
little bit wheezy.
They found a little something in her lung, but she said it wasn't too bad.
She did an X-ray?
Yeah,
X-ray,
she did
ultrasound,
ultrasound, everything.
Were her bones good?
Yes,
Yeah, everything was
else
good.
Okay, that's good. Because she's satin, a little bit of satin in
So
here.
Dr. Nen said it's like she has the satin fur, but she doesn't have the satin characteristics. So everything else looked good. So that's new. That we just noticed
So
yesterday.
she started
afternoon.
developing that, and it was like, yeah, it was.
Okay, this stuff, right? Yeah. So that comes from urine leakage.
Okay, because we noticed she did have diarrhea all of a sudden.
Does she still have that?
And
Her
no,
pellets-
it's
her poop-
much
Her
better.
poop is solid now.
Yeah, it's getting better. So like
Okay.
before, she was lethargic. She was really
Oh,
bad.
look at what I'm finding here. This is a little.
That's all new.
Yeah, she didn't have that because we
She
saw.
was
We took
clean.
her to see you. Just
Yeah, you're the one that
4
checked
weeks
her
ago.
before we
Yeah, just about 4 weeks ago
went
we
to the
were
vet.
here.
Same day. All that is new.
This looks like a little fungus that you can fix at home. I give you a sheet, okay?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I would say don't use the antibiotics. Come here, mommy. Let me see. Let me grab this baby here.
Yeah, because I figured she was severely dehydrated, even though she drank tons of water.
Yeah, it sounds like she had a really bad reaction to the antibiotics.
Yeah, she did. So we
took
stopped.
her off of it immediately.
No, she's still a little gassy.
Yeah.
Well, before she was like this round.
Oh my
she
gosh.
was huge.
And that's when I said go see the doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was massive.
Yeah, so we
it
did
was
the
bad.
X-ray, the ultrasound.
But at least she's gained weight.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because
she
last
was
week we
really
could feel her
bad. She was
bone, like
really
her
bad.
bone, her spine.
Ay.
That we never felt that before.
Okay.
And like, she's still active, running
Yeah,
around
she's
yesterday.
Well, once we took her off,
She's getting better.
for the
Yeah.
first time
Yeah.
yesterday, she started, I was like, oh, she's actually running around a little bit. But she eats like crazy now. I mean,
Oh,
well, I get
that's
it.
good.
No, it's good. Where before she would just hide in a corner.
Yeah, no.
It was-
She
it
had
was
a
bad.
bad reaction to that. Okay, so there's one more thing you can do for her bloat, for her belly, and that is prune juice.
Okay, because we do have
Yep.
The baby gas.
the baby gas.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
we
prune
do,
juice.
and prune juice.
How
Yeah,
much
because
prune
some
juice should she drink?
Mixed or just straight up?
you want to do 0.5
Okay.
Okay.
on the little syringe.
Okay.
So there's half a little syringe. You can do 2 to 3 times a day.
Okay.
And we have found that can sometimes be the miracle cure.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt.
So, can you hear me? Talking about bloat, prune juice. We just had one that came in a border actually with really, bad bloated belly,
Okay.
and so we use my prune juice trick.
Do we still give her veggies because we've kind
Yeah,
of
we give her
limited-
everything,
Okay.
as much as of everything she wants. Just
Okay.
anything she wants to eat. If she's done eating, but she still wants to eat, let her eat.
Yeah, whatever.
Now,
she wanna
okay,
eat, so
let's
she's
move to here. Okay, this is from urine scald. That is when this becomes so the acid just makes it that the the root just dies. That's why I can pull it out so easily. That's from the acidity of the
Yeah, we've been trying to clean her up a few times.
Okay, so it might not be stones. We were afraid it might be
well,
She was really
it
hard
could be
back
something. Yeah, I can feel it, and it's because it's so. Ooh, that's
Her
a nice
poop is normal.
poop.
Oh yeah, it was not like that before.
So
At night. And Saturday.
I would. Let me just see if I can cut some off because that will.
Depending on the time I go home, it can take. The hour is you can rest off.
And the X-ray was done. Nothing found. Okay,
Nothing.
so
Nothing found.
well, this is usually caused by upper respiratory infections. Wow.
which was probably part of the reason
No,
why she
that's
was
why.
taking this.
Yes, that's why she was given this.
Okay, so if you already had this problem,
Oh no,
No.
she didn't have that. That's
This
that's
is
just
all new after she's been taking it.
yeah. We noticed that swollenness of hers just
yeah,
yesterday.
this is pretty bad because it's
Right.
kind of burned through her skin almost. See that? Oh, nice poopies. It
Well,
is
at least they're black
so.
or brown.
She was terrified. She
So-
didn't breathe in. So I took her out. She's in a basket. I held her for a while. Right. Yeah. But I just went ahead and stuck her in a basket for now.
Very gently. Oh yeah, she's biting my shirt
Mm.
because it's a little uncomfortable for her. Now, I'm gonna recommend. Oh, Mama, mommy, come back. Recommend some CBD. Do you have that?
Okay. No.
This will help with pain or any kind of pain,
Okay.
and it's really a good, well, painkiller in guinea pigs. Those ears, that's definitely fungus. So what happened is that she had a really super bad reaction to the antibiotics that brought her immune system down significantly.
Right.
And then now we're seeing other things like fungus is very opportunistic in that respect. So the animal doesn't feel good. The fungus says, "Hey, let's go play. I know where
She
there's a
liked it,
party
though.
going on."
Because it
She
tasted
loved
like
the taste of it.
apples and bananas.
So for the first,
Yeah.
week and a half, no, almost the whole time, right? This was like a sudden change. Yeah, she would suck that stuff down, no problem. She loved it, but see that's what she does there.
So she's hunching.
She would just hunch.
Yeah, so she's still not 100%. So I
Yeah.
definitely say try that. Continue with the. You gonna go pee-pee? Let me put this here just in case. You want to put this cream like really on the whole. Rub it into the skin,
Okay.
really, really good. Okay, because if you don't, then you might not reach the areas it's supposed to reach. So you really want to. And then a bath is part of that. I'm going to give you the sheet as to what you can do, how to fix it, because you don't need a doctor for this.
Okay.
This is usually something you can take care of at home. I think she's eating great, but something isn't quite right. So try the prune juice. Buy a little prune juice without sugar. It's really important, no sugar. And just start giving it to her. And often I found that often it will make a difference when they are so bloated like that. And that there is something going on because it's either caused by a stone or by urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection sounds more like it because she was already checked for stone and there wasn't any. So she may have also, when she had her crash, that also took
Along with everything
Yes, that just said, hey, let's now also develop
Makes
a urinary tract infection and give her some fungus.
Right, why not?
So just throw it at her. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think. I'm not a doctor, but that's just logical thinking, really. So she's got all these secondary things happening because of her reaction to this medication. So,
How long should we wait to see if that, like the bottom part gets better?
well, she probably's gonna need, what? When you're pooping, she does that? She goes all the way up with her butt?
She will unload.
Yeah, but that is
But
weird
that's what
that she
does.
poops like that.
And she that's new too. She
That is
never-
new?
Yeah. All of that
All
is
this
new.
is
Did you
sudden.
guys see that how she walked? She stood up almost.
She will arch her back
Arch her
like
back
that,
real high and then
just-
made a poop.
Yes.
Which these are the poops. They're good
Yeah,
size.
see, look at her. She's just...
Now she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little mystery, Missy. Kinda. So I don't know what that is about.
Right.
That high up. It's often if there is some kind of a pain.
Discomfort.
And so they're adjusting to the discomfort. But yeah, I can tell she's not a happy camper. Even though she might be eating a lot, she's definitely not a happy camper. So there's still stuff happening that's not good. Hopefully she'll start getting better without this. And what was this prescribed for again?
Because she had a little something in her lung, but it wasn't, she said it didn't look like it was too much of a big deal, but you know how them and rodents get that neurologic, the head tilt.
Yes.
So she said on the scan, she saw a little something in here.
Okay.
So this was used to prevent further
okay, because I was
degradation.
wondering
Yes.
why she gave chloramphenicol unless there might have been an indication of a
so it's supposed to do
calcified
both.
gula.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Both.
clear both.
Yes, yes. Because this is the only antibiotic that will go through bone, that will reach the ears. And
That was the
so
amount
that
of
is why she
preventative.
would have given her that.
Yes.
So we'll throw that away.
Yes.
Okay. Start the prune juice. Just
How long
continue
will you do
using the little bloat drops.
Okay.
Oh,
You know, that's a natural product. You can, you know, at least 2 weeks. It should have helped by then.
Okay.
If not, then you probably want to discontinue it. Yeah, she's a very odd little girl while you're standing and stuff. You got some things wrong with you, Missy. So I don't know if it's a urinary tract infection. If it is, she is going to need antibiotics.
Okay.
Let me see if I can write that down.
Is that something that can wait until? Do we have to wait to see Dr. Nen for that?
Yeah, she's gonna be here Thursday. I don't even know, but she's gonna be. She has 2 dates in February.
yeah, because you.
I saw that. Yeah, February 3rd.
Yeah,
so
but I
2
think
weeks.
maybe she should need an antibiotic break for now. But I don't know.
Right.
I'm not the vet. I can, however, text Dr. Nan and say, because I don't know what number you have, maybe a non-number that's not being checked regularly or something.
They responded to me on that text before.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, just all
and
of a
then
sudden
I sent
when
them an email and I texted them that said their email's not working anymore. Because I got an email response from Jen on that same email, so I responded back, hey, I got the medicine. So while we were here, the prescription didn't go through because of the Wi-Fi. So I messaged her and I said, hey, I haven't gotten anything yet. So she emailed me back and said, okay, I'll resend it. So I got that response. So I replied to that email and then keep getting
Just because
emails
they're
not active.
Not active. Yeah, that's because of something on their site's not set up.
And then I left a voicemail and then I also texted, but I haven't been able to
What are
get
you
in touch
eating?
with them.
Is she? What is she busy eating? Because she's chewing away.
What are you eating?
She's chewing away on something.
It's like I'm nervous.
No, that's not it. All right, let me see.
Did she get a piece of poop?
Like dogs.
Good.
Right? Oh, look at that. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. Saskia?
Yeah.
I think this piggy's having heat stroke. He's having some kind of health issue. It's like
Heat stroke?
Yeah, I know. They said that they just found him like this in his cage. He's not doing well. I need to put this piggy down and I'll come right back out.
Yeah. Is that my health? Okay. So let me move over to that for 1 second, okay? Grab her. And her grape. Heat stroke and Luna. Okay, this is your piggy that's not well? So you found him in your cage, unresponsive?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, you found him in the cage unresponsive. What makes you think it's a heat stroke?
Well, I had a heater on in my room.
Yeah.
And I found him laying down, and I searched up the symptoms, and it said like rapid breathing, and then when I looked, it looks like he was.
How hot was it in your room?
I had a heater on for like about an hour, maybe.
It's not heat stroke.
Okay, well, why is he acting like that? That's not normal.
How old is he?
Probably a year or two.
A year.
No, this is a dying baby. He has a heat stroke. So there's something else. It just looks like he may be. Did he come from a pet store?
Yeah.
Pet store guinea pig. Was he sneezing?
No.
Not at all.
No.
It's just that a lot of the guinea pigs from the store pass away.
But I've had him for a while.
And he was always 100% fine.
Yeah. And yesterday I saw him laying down the same way.
It looks like he's been sick for a little bit though.
Well, I did see him like laying down in his cage, and I thought he was sleeping, so I didn't bother him.
Well, yeah. Well, he's still alive, but I don't know how long for, unfortunately.
Alright.
So you think it's just dying?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. But you can't pull them back when they're like that.
So what happened to him? Like what probably happened to him?
Well, he might die by himself, or you might want to find a doctor that might be able to help him along, do euthanasia for you. Our doctor is not here right now, and it needs to be done by a veterinarian. I'm not a veterinarian. I think the clinic down the road might be. Do you know till what time farmies open on Saturdays? Okay. My number is on this. The number is on my phone here. I don't know if they're open, so. I'm afraid if I go looking, I should have it. Let me leave. We can leave him here for now.
No, they closed at 2 o'clock.
They closed.
That's their close. So they opened.
Yeah, to be honest, I think he will be passed in the hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like that for an hour.
So was he always healthy? Was he always eating fine?
I noticed that he stopped squeaking like a day or two ago.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure it out. Like I would like bring snacks or like wrinkle a bag to see if he would like squeak, and he didn't squeak at all. But he would like still walk around.
And was he eating good?
Yeah, he was still eating, but he just like didn't squeak.
And how long ago did you get him?
I've had him for like a year or two.
Really?
I came here before with him.
Huh. We're not gonna know what killed him. I know he looks small for his age.
Yeah.
Did he always look small? Did I mention that
Yeah, he
before
was
when
always
you were
small.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, might have been something not right already, you know, when you got him. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't help.
Would it be possible for y'all to like watch him over while he passes?
Well, that's your job.
Do you want to take him?
Yeah, you need to be with him.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to say goodbye to him.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's a very important part for you to say properly goodbye to him. I'm sorry, guys.
Thank you.
It's sad. It's a wicked one. Oh, and the days look.
Do you want me to get the other pig with the skinny?
No, he's already, oh, the one with the skinny for outgoing?
Yeah.
They can hang for a few more minutes and she can get whatever supplies
Yeah, we have people asking
that she needs and
they're
stuff.
dying if we
And
can
then,
keep them here,
and then we can do it.
I'm always telling them no.
But since she
'cause you
doesn't,
need
I don't
it
know,
there,
unless she has
you know?
separate containers to put them in?
Yeah.
Does she have carriers?
We're
Because I
giving
do
her a
believe
box
that.
with hay.
Okay,
Because she
okay, then we'll just wait. If it's just gonna be a box, but if they brought like
The
carriers,
person is going to
put it in
feel
there.
better. You know, a lot of parents also want to protect their children from that, and it's a natural process which children shouldn't be taken from. You know. But that was not he was not a child. He was a teenager, the boy. But I told him to take him home, and he doesn't have much time left. So he doesn't have a lot. Very sad. I'm gonna start talking all soft. It's just so sad. Hi. And the other piggy, well, that is weird. She's a bit of a mystery. I think she's got a few things going on. Did we give him the fungal sheet? Where did they go? Okay, let me go. The people with a cute guinea pig with a cute little face, are they still here? Because I need to give the fungal sheet.
I think so. Was it in like a gray triangle carrier?
That I don't remember.
Well, I asked if they've been healthy. They said yeah, they were just waiting.
Okay, you know what? Because I left the folder there. I need to give it to him. Totally forgot about finishing up with them. Even though there's really not much. Okay. Our big book of everything. This has got all the stuff, all the give outs. So, ringworm. Here we are. Oops, I gotta print more. What is ringworm? Don't freak out. It's not a worm. Okay, here is your this is your ringworm. Do you have the cream for that? It's cream that you do. Okay. Okay, so use that. And then the shampoo, you can use Head and Shoulders. Okay. Has some antifungal properties, but I really like Davis Myconazole, which is a better shampoo because it's specifically for fungus, and it's pet friendly, so it won't sting the eyes. So you can get that at Amazon.
Do we wash her her head too, or just the body?
No, you wash everything. Oh yeah, you gotta wash the whole face. You gotta wash the ears. Absolutely everything. I have some bathing videos on YouTube if you want to see. And also, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, there is ladies here that do baths, Claire and Valerie, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. So you can make an appointment and have them do a nice fungal bath because we have the shampoo here and everything.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. And then what do we do with the UTI issue?
Well, that you need to see the doctor for.
Okay, so I'll make an appointment for 2 weeks from now. It'll be on the 3rd then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might even want to consider doing a culture on that.
Hopefully the swelling's
Because she got something pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, do you have little syringes for the prune juice?
The one that came with the medicine, I gotta go grab it.
No, we'll take the medicine, but I'll get you some other syringes. Yes, those prune juice. Oh, it's the mailman is struggling to keep it in, put it in. It's full. I haven't emptied it. I'm so terrible. Prune juice. I started using that on a guinea pig that was eating still, but was bloated, really bloated. But she also wasn't pooping that much. But I used it on her, and it was like a miracle. And then her bloat went down. And then we tried it on another one who had the bloat, but she did also have, she was pooping, but she had the bloat, and then that actually helped her. So I'm not saying that this is the new magic miracle bloat buster, but I am saying that it's definitely worth a try because it's a wholly natural product, and if it works, then yay. If it doesn't, you've tried.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll see if I can text Dr. Nan also and say, hey, get in touch.
Do I give you my number, name, phone number?
I'm sure they know you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you
they'll
so
know
much.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, let's say hi to Buddha. Hi, Buddha. What you got there, buddy? I don't know if I like these here. I just liked it when it was him. He's the Buddha boys Buddha. He's the Buddha that belongs to the Buddha boys. I was thinking of putting it in their cage, actually. Wouldn't you like that? Here. Why is your thing here? Put it down. Come on, buddy. It's starting to get cold. It's going to be very cold here today. I'm pretty sure. Ooh! We can put on the heaters now. Just want to give them a break during the day.
Is it time to put the stuff away?
Yes. It's really good time. Whoa. I get dizzy. Yeah, no, I turn around. I'm like, whoa. Okay. And thus another day comes to an end. Oh, wait. But I was saying earlier, what would happen if I go back to the craziness from before? I think everyone's going to quit. I think they're going to say, you haven't been working 4 times harder. Where before, that would be the norm, you know, would be the norm. But then you get people used to something else, and because this is not the old team that worked then they're all going to go, wow, geez, I don't know, I didn't sign up for that. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Tough. It is tough. And then during the week, there's a lot going on because people coming for drop off for or pick up for boarding, which is not that much because it's not boarding season. But then we have the bats, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there's a lot of traffic coming in and out for that. So that makes it, and then we also help out with that. Oh, hi, you're here for the bath, taking the piggies in. So that kind of makes it like really hectic as well. To put health checks on top of that, I'm just thinking of the health checks. I want to be able to offer more of the health checks. That I don't know if the team's going to be happy with that because there already is so much going on. I used to actually open up in the evenings. We do health checks and adoptions almost every evening. And I just realized I can't do that. It's all too much. And I have to use time on other things as well. So yeah, but it's tough because if you want to make an appointment right now for a health check, they're looking at 2 months, 2.5 months. That's crazy. That's a crazy time. It's such a long wait. But, you know, we have no babies. I can't show you any babies because we don't have any. So when I put out that little short with babies, those babies have already been adopted. That was actually a older video. So the reason I put that one up is because I had a video, the one with the urethra. No, ear cleaning, the latest one, got demonetized. And I had to like do a manual review. I'm like, well, surely they're just gonna look at it and go, okay, you're right. Because there's nothing going on other than I'm pulling out, icky stuff and dry stuff from the ear. There's no liquid, there's no fluid. It's like not even, pimple popping stuff. That's kind of, you can say, oh yeah, well, that might be a bit shocking, but not that one. And they demonetized it. So I thought, and I had to wait for 24 hours before that manual review was done. So I just thought, oh man, I gotta have something. So I just put up that little video just for, keeping everybody occupied with till that one hopefully was going to be set straight, but it's not. So I found that so many of my videos right now are not making the grade. I don't know why that has changed, because I'm not posting anything different than I have for years and years. And I noticed that they have demonetized every single one of my board cleaning videos. It's like, why? What's so, okay, so it looks a little gross, but so what? You can already tell from the thumbnail it's not going to be pleasant. So if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, right? So, excuse me. Have they recently changed their policies? So they made it even like harder to get a video approved? I mean, I'll do the videos anyway. It's just that, sadly, we won't get any remuneration for it, which is always very welcome. They are having issues. I don't know what their issues is, but are there issues that they've started to decline lots of videos? Shared guidelines. Or the foundation that I use. Oh my gosh, what is it? What is it called? I can't think of it now. Isn't that crazy? Actually, in the summer I just use a mineral powder, and in the winter I just put a little, but it's very light still though. But I don't know what the name is. Sorry. If they've changed all that and made it harder for certain videos to be monetized, which I guess I can see that. That's just not good for us. That's all I can say. It's not good for us. Not bueno. Oh really? Are they all animals, icky stuff? Because a lot of my stuff is kind of icky, right? Well, the problem is that once they demonetize a video, is they actually don't go out there and promote it. It doesn't go into their search engine optimization. They've already depressed that video because they are not going to make any money on it because there's not going to be any ads shown. So they don't really care about the fact that you might want to see that video. It's about, are they going to make money on that video? So
He was up here recently.
it gets, definitely doesn't get promoted. And so that particular video, which normally would have gotten by now at least 15,000 views, is still at maybe 16,000 or so, 1,600. So a lot of people are not seeing it.
That is gabapentin, and that's for the blonde and white one right there.
The political ones, yes. Well, that is, I'm sorry, but that is an invasion of freedom of speech. And I know there's a big thing going on about that. Where old big tech is making that hard for people to just speak their mind. I mean, isn't that in the First Amendment or something? Is it? Nobody's listening to me.
Yes, it is.
It is. Thank you. So, the world is a messed up place right now. No. Who's judging? No judging.
This much better? Okay. And then for that day, I would say if it's just one pig, a little tiny handful. Okay.
Oh yes, that's another one. Amazon Smile is not going to be there anymore in 2 more months. They're gone. They're done. So what they're doing is they are actually they are phasing it out in favor, and it was a very, very vague explanation to more serve the communities closer to where the warehouses are. But then how are they even gonna raise as much money, because they won't be raising it through nonprofits? So I'm not sure, but they're stopping that whole program, so they're not going to give a dime anymore to the nonprofits. Yeah. So, as usual, Amazon makes no sense. Correct. They don't. Oh, your piggies love it, Ron? I know, they're a big hit. They are a big hit. They're a big hit with me. I love them. Oh, I see that all of them got eaten already. Any in here? We got our little cookie jar. There's all kinds in here. We just throw a bunch in there. Most of them are not the healthy ones. No. Well, these are fairly healthy, but you know what? They've had so many cookies. It's like they know. They're such hustlers. They just like hear my voice and they're standing right there waiting for their cookie. And male house stores. The baby guinea pig from Saturday. Okay, baby guinea pig from Saturday. Tell me a little more. I forget. You see so many piglets, so I kind of forget. Forget. You're gonna have to help me out. Hey, Sharon. Oh, Toffee and Skittles. Wheek. Freedom America. Freedom in the world. How's that? Freedom everywhere. Freedom of speech. Freedom of to live your life how you want to, and to think how you want to, and to speak how you want to. They're just basic fundamentals. People can't tell you how to think. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yes, that one, Galileo. He wasn't eating a cookie. So I did managed to get my pinky in his mouth, but his mouth is so teeny tiny that it's really hard to get. I have a small pinky, but that was actually a little bit too big for his little mouthy. So from what I felt, I didn't feel like it was super hard bite. But then again, my finger's so big and I couldn't quite get it in there, so it was unfortunately a busted test. But he's actually eating quite well, and he's at a good weight, so he's just, I don't know. I think I want to do an X-ray on him first. Your pinky's smaller than mine. It's scary to put your pinky in a guinea pig's mouth. Who does that? Who does that? Only crazy people like me. Jacques. Is Jacques still with us? No, Jacques went to Allison. That's her guinea pig. He went with her. It's her guinea pig now. Yeah. Allison was here earlier. I don't know if you guys saw her. Yeah, we're talking about the same one. Galileo. Let me get him. Oh, And he's just keeps quiet now. When he was just born, he'd go. All day long. It's weird. And then he'd go walk in circles. Walk in circles. So he stopped doing all of that. But what's interesting is that is usually what pigs do when they all of a sudden become blind. That's the kind of stuff they do. They walk in the circles, they get a little doozy. This guy's never known what it's like to see because he was born blind. So it was interesting. Yeah, you are such a cutie little poofy poofy. You're such a good, and look, he's in nice shape, nice weight. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. And he's got the nice stigmas. Are you doing it now? Let me see. Yeah, he's constantly doing it. If you look real close at his eye. Yeah, you see it? Oh, that's some neurological thing that's going on there. Yeah, funny. So that's this thing he does. Yeah, the eye involuntarily just moves. It's called nystagmus, I think. Yeah, he's here. I've had an inquiry about adoption, but I just don't know what the end game is with him yet. So I just want to keep him safe until I know what's really up with him. Just not comfortable for him to go anywhere yet. Oh, she baby. The baby. And I know I always wonder when these little guys think they're deaf and blind. Are you deaf? Okay. No, he can hear. Oh, you have, Christy? Oh my goodness. And that eye issue, is that like make you dizzy, or is it painful?
It was outside with the dispersion.
The eye shake is called. Ah. Okay, I want to go back. Go back. Can I give you a cookie? I'll give you a cookie. 2 cookies for you and your buddy. Now I can show you guys where they are. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, you are? Wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, my love. You did great today.
It was great. I'm so
You had
happy
fun?
that a lot of kids got adopted.
Yes.
That's so rewarding.
I know, right?
Going home happy.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We'll see you next week. Thanks, sweetie. Very sweet. So, yeah, it's got a bigger space. Bigger space. The only one who doesn't have a big space right now is Podrick, my problem child. Anyways, I gotta go clean up everything. Everybody is like running around cleaning and I'm standing here talking. Are there any more questions for me? Oh, wait, honey, hang on. You're giving me an answer. Oh my goodness. So that made you dizzy, really dizzy. Oh. So that is not necessarily related to his blindness. Might be related to some other genetics thing maybe he was born with. Cherie, I can't think of the word. Alfalfa. Answer is alfalfa. Hey, everybody be nice? Oh, the top of the wish list. You know, I need to update the wish list. Who is making the noises? Who is not being the nicest? It's you, it's the old ladies. It's the old ladies. They're squabbling. You know, there's some really big ticket items on the list, like brand new cages like those, but Midwest size cage, and we ordered some of them, and it was a lot of money, and hopefully they'll be ready in the next 3-4 weeks. So a lot of the fundraising and saved up money went there. There was about $18,000, but we need them. We need them. But we worked very hard fundraising, and you know, it's like everything is just so expensive. You run a rescue like this, and then the staff is expensive. You got to pay your people. You can't, at this stage, you can't run the rescue as a. Oh, you went on very strong steroids, and did that help? So can't run the rescue anymore on volunteers alone. It used to be like that, but it's just gone past that point. Yeah, we've grown, and in order to have that consistent care, because you never know when a volunteer is going to come or not, you know, it's really hard. Maybe if you're very small and you can do with volunteers only, but when you grow, you're going to have people that are trained. And oh, Vicky, thank you, my love. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, there was our rescue who had a male with testicular problems. He actually had a hernia that originally we thought was, what do we think it was? Well, maybe I don't even know, to be honest. I forget what we think it was. Hernia was the more likely option, or it could have been like a big abscess, because his testicle was like that much bigger than the other one, and the doctor said, yeah, you can probably live with that. So I said, okay, let's not do the $2,000 surgery. And it grew, so we then we fundraised, and the doctor called me. We brought him to the vet. Doctor calls me a couple hours later to say that he had opened it up and noticed that his intestines had actually adhered to the wall of the testicle. And so what happens basically is that there is like a little hole in the wall where the intestines separated from everything else, and they came through into the testy, into the ball sac as such. So that became huge with all these extra intestines in it, and it can be fixed. So I thought, okay, he was young enough, let's do it. And then he figured out when he opens him that it's all a big mess, and there's all this fibrous tissue everywhere, and this is connected to that and that, and that. He said, it's just no way that it's going to take me 6 hours. I don't even know if he will survive that. And he said, we can just get him, sew him back up, and you can take him home, or we put him to sleep right now. So I opted for the latter, because I know that he would be going like this when he came home. He would have been going downhill so fast, especially after the surgery and then after they opened him up. So that was tough for all of us. Yeah, everyone donated, and it was just horrible for all of us. But just know that everything we've raised on that, it will be used for the next pig that needs a surgery. And we are very good in determining who needs a surgery, who doesn't, or who is better off because they're so far gone and in pain that I don't want them to go through surgery. So we don't do a lot of surgeries. It's not to say that I'm just go around saying, oh, well, that one's got to, we're not paying for that surgery. We're not doing that, and we're going to put you down. That's obviously not like that, but I don't know. Why don't we do a heck of a lot of surgeries? Because we don't do surgeries on male guinea pigs or females when they have stones, because it comes back. It is almost a 70% guarantee that it comes back. Now, if I'm talking about my own guinea pig, then that's maybe different, and I have insurance on them. But, we had to use a nice one today. But he had come to the point that he was making that noise when they hunch over and when they want to go pee, and they make this very specific sound. And that's the sound they only make when they have bladder stones. And it's the males that make that sound. And he was doing it every 5 minutes. He went from being okay to being that bad in a matter of 2 days. So I'm like, tomorrow's Sunday. It's not fair. So we have a doctor down the road who we've been working with for a while. We don't use him for anything but euthanasia. And he's always very helpful and always available, and we're very grateful for that. So, but yeah, those are tough surgeries. Now, one of my boys had a stone. Would I do the surgery? Depending on where the stone was located, because I probably would. I would, on my own. But it's different when you're running a nonprofit. We only have so many funds, and like I said, it will come back. It will come back. And then you just bought yourself a few more months, maybe 8, 6, 7 months with the surgery, but it will come back and you're facing the same thing. I've had people who done surgery on their guinea pigs like 3, 4 times on a 2-year period. And sure, it does help extend their life, but they keep getting a new stone and still going through all that pain again, and then another surgery to go through. I mean, it's a lot. So yeah, it's just so sad. But everybody here, we don't have any really sick pigs here, because we've all got everybody under control pretty much, which I'm very happy about. Every now and then we'll have some really sicky ones, but we don't right now, which is great, because it always stresses me out, especially if we have ones that are not eating. Because then I'm constantly running in here. Oh, I can make this, or oh, I can, let me go pluck that. Maybe they'll eat that. Finding anything that they will eat if they're not eating right, and so that's always nice for me to not have one of those here. And right now we don't, so that's good, because that really takes a big toll on me actually. But yeah, so everything's good. It's all business as usual. We're desperately still trying to hire people. A life seal. Yes, I got to plan it. So what's happening is that there's a girl helping me. That whole area where we have the life seals kind of got taken over by crystals, because I sell crystals on Etsy. And it's just, I am not really an organizer, okay? I'm so bad. So she's like, okay, I can do this. I go, wait, what? You really? Because it was bad. And so she's a week now later, and it's completely transformed. She's transforming everything. She's organizing stuff. It's amazing. So once that is done, we can set the date when she's got everything unpacked, put away. Yeah. And of course, if you love crystals, check it out. It's The Universe Reflected on Etsy. Yeah. I got all kinds of different stuff, like what I think is beautiful stuff. Maybe you don't. I do. But I think you'll like it too. There's some really interesting things. So, and yeah, that's it. Another week. Staffing, yeah, is a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem. So we have now another girl that we hired 2 days ago, and of course she's not trained yet, so that's kind of tough. Can just say, okay, go begin your day, because she doesn't know what the day is supposed to look like. So we got to train people first, and that's, you know, it's always tough when someone comes new and has to learn everything, because there's a lot to learn. That's the other thing. They got to learn how to take care of guinea pigs properly. They got to learn how to do health checks, how to do everything. The boy cleanings and all that stuff. They got to then be able to start recognizing if there's something wrong with the guinea pig. So there's a lot. There's a lot, and unless you're really into it, yeah, it's just not the job for me. You know, that's what I get a lot. And I can understand it. It's so niche, and even guinea pig lovers might come here with thinking, oh, this is the job of my dreams, and then realize, wait a second, this is actually a lot worse than, or a lot different than I had envisioned, because I thought it was just going to be much, a lot of cuddling with guinea pigs and stuff, and it's like, no, it's just hard work. We don't just cuddle guinea pigs all day at all. We, you feeling him? Yeah, this thing is, we're waiting to hear what the cytology is, what it comes back as. Anyway, there's it's not just all fluffy guinea pigs. Though, of course, there are lots of fluffy guinea pigs, but there's a lot of work. Yeah, it was Casanova. Yeah, he's getting his meds. He's getting his meds. Hey, JetBlue pilot. It's a lot of hard work and sadness. Yeah, but then there's also a lot of laughter and a lot of, feeling great because we fixed a guinea pig and then they get adopted, There's a lot of that too. So it's not all sad, and I don't think I could deal with just that. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we are going to, I think we only have 2 pairs of the males in the barn. Once they have come here, then we don't really have any of our own pigs in the, we don't like that because the barn's there, of course. Then once that's done, we can actually start bringing in pigs from the shelters. Finally, because we've been on hold for the longest time. How was my New Year's Eve and New Year's season? Oh my goodness, it was, uneventful because we didn't go to Chicago, where we always go for Christmas. So we just didn't even have a Christmas tree. How depressing is that? We're too busy for any of that normal stuff. Too busy for the normal things in life, like a Christmas tree or making Christmas dinner. I think we had pasta by the television. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so I am going to get that lighting thing. I'm just keep saying, okay, let's go do it now. And then I get distracted and I got to just go sit down and order the darn thing. Because then I can show you everything much better than now. I mean, there's light in the cages, but you when I put the camera close, it doesn't look like it. It looks like too dark for really to see anything good. So I'm gonna get that thing, and
Saskia, I have something interesting for you.
Ooh, interesting for me.
Take a look at the cyst on this lady. She was just surrendered.
Oh, yay.
When only about 2 years old.
Oh, that's a nice gummy one.
Oh yeah.
This will be a nice video taking this out. Hi, Mama. Hello. Here, this is the size of her cyst. Okay, what's that? Okay, well, that's your rib cage. So, this is the, here, now you can see it. All this in between, that's a cyst. You got a big one, Mama. We have to get care of that. We have to take care of that before we can adopt you. You're an older lady. Usually the older pigs develop it. Like, no, this is a cyst. And I can tell because, well, lipomas don't show like this. Lipomas are either here in the skin. They can be in the belly area here. They can be sometimes underneath the chin, but the only things that stick out and grow are these. And sometimes abscesses as well can kind of stick out a little bit. Now an abscess is not like gum. This is gummy inside. You can press it and then I can feel that it's like the mattress, memory foam mattress. Why do cysts happen? It's sebaceous cyst. It probably starts with a hair.
Yeah.
An ingrown hair or something that then becomes this big lump. And the stuff inside, it's always different. We never know what's going to come out. It's fascinating. And the color it has. So that's why I just always want to sit there when Dr. Nan does them. These used to always be surgeries. We used to tell people, it's so big, gotta go get surgery because you cannot get the stuff out. Even if it bursts, you cannot squeeze it out. It's too hard, too thick, too gummy-like, and it's all stuck to the walls of the skin. So so they would put the guinea pigs under and then do a full-on surgery. But I asked Dr. Nan, I said, why don't we do a local? So she said, wow, that's a great idea, just like we're now doing neuters on local. And she'll just put block in here so she doesn't feel it, block, and then she just makes a little incision and sees if she can get the whole thing out at once, because that happens too, if she gets the whole ball out at once. Not very often, but it happens, which is beautiful to watch. But oftentimes it breaks off and there's bits and pieces stuck on the side of the walls. So she has to take this cute little spoon thing called a curette and then she starts to dig it out. And it's like, I call it the gift that keeps giving, because
It's so gross. I love it.
because when you think, well, there is nothing there anymore. She finds another huge glob of something that's not supposed to be there. It's like, oh my, where did that come from?
On the other side on the ground.
Well, welcome, Izzy. Yeah, you were adopted from here originally. Yeah, some time ago. And now you're being returned. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll go take care of you. Yep. Okay, where did this lady go?
They have not been set up yet. Do we want to have Nan take a look at her? She's supposed to be coming on Tuesday.
Yeah, that needs to be removed.
Okay, so I know that I'm not going to be here this coming week. Annie and Gina are supposed to be here on Tuesday, so I might just set them up here so that they can so that they're easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
And if you want to make me a list of all the Nan pigs, that would be absolutely wonderful.
We have one going, and will revise
what day
it.
was it again she's coming?
I believe it's the 24th. Avery knows for certain. She's been in contact with them.
But it's just for us?
Yes.
Okay, maybe
And
she
then
can do
there's
some
another day
neuters
for
too.
neuters. Yeah.
Oh,
so we
another
have
day for neuters.
An exam day and a neuter day, and then we have the dates for
We keep her
February
busy.
as well.
Okay.
For the public, and I think those appointments are already open on the website.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're rock. You rock, man. You're my rock.
It's the just for if anyone has been looking for Nan appointments, we have the clinic days on February 3rd and February 24th. So if you need an appointment, jump on that.
If you're local.
Yes, if you're local.
If you're local. Yeah. All right, kids. Well, that's it. This was your guinea pig fix for today. And of course, I thank you, all of you, for coming and watching, and all my lurkers. I said that last time, but it was funny. I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'm a lurker.
Me too.
I just always watch stuff, and I don't say anything. So, and it's fine. But I know there's a lot of you I don't know because you don't post stuff. But hi, welcome, love you too. So see you all next week. yeah, and thank you to all my moderators, all my girls, and Brigitte, who's gonna do all the time stamps for this. She's gonna work on that tonight. Hopefully, if I have time, I'll put it on tonight as well. And just thank you for, you know, being here, loving us, and learning with me. We're all learning every time, every day. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks, guys.